In a small village, under the relentless African sun, there lived a boy named Kofi. Life wasn't easy for him. While the other children played in the fields, Kofi studied. His clothes were worn, his feet bare, but his spirit was unbroken. Every step forward was a struggle, yet Kofi never stopped dreaming. He carried his dreams in a tattered schoolbook, believing that somehow, someday, they would lead him to a better life. Each morning, Kofi rose before the sun. He fetched water, worked in the fields, and studied by the river's edge. His routine was tiring, his days were long, but his determination never faltered. Day after day, he opened his book with the same focus, the same drive. Consistency became his strength. Even when the odds seemed impossible, even when others gave up, Kofi pressed on. He knew that his future would not be given to him, it had to be earned. One rainy day, the weight of it all became too much. Kofi slipped, his books fell into the mud, and for a moment, his spirit wavered. He looked at the ruined pages, feeling the sting of disappointment. The rain fell harder, mixing with his tears. But Kofi didn't stay down for long. He looked up at the sky, and there, amidst the storm, a small smile crept across his face. Hope. It flickered, faint but steady. No matter how many times life knocked him down, Kofi believed there was always a brighter tomorrow. Life tested Kofi again and again. Failing grades, exhaustion, and the discouraging words of those around him could have shattered his resolve. But each time he fell, Kofi rose stronger. He studied with broken pencils, wrote on scraps of paper, and refused to give in. His resilience became his armor. He learned that failure was not the end, it was a lesson. And with each lesson, Kofi grew. No matter how hard the journey became, he kept moving forward, knowing that success would come. Years passed. The boy who once struggled in silence now stood tall, receiving his certificate with pride. Kofi had achieved what once seemed impossible. His family beamed with joy, his village applauded his success. Kofi was no longer just a student, he was a symbol of what hope, consistency, and resilience could accomplish. He had not only changed his own life, but he had become a beacon of possibility for others. His journey wasn't over, it was just beginning. Kofi returned to his village, but this time as a mentor. Under the same tree where he once studied, he now shared his knowledge with the next generation. His story was a testament to the power of perseverance. In every challenge, he had found strength. In every failure, he had found courage. And in the end, Kofi had discovered that true success isn't about where the journey ends, it's about how it begins again. Struggle today. Success tomorrow. Keep going.